Hey guys, WSTY here, and today I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to make cinema for the rigs for Roblox and stuff like that. Since I made one already that got popular. Thank you guys so much for over 20,000 views. That was like my most viewed video ever, and I'm really happy. Thank you guys for the support, and I also got a lot of amount of likes, and I'm not gonna ask for likes on this video. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna make an updated tutorial on this since a lot of you guys were confused in the previous one, and like you guys had a lot of problems and I wasn't really clear about stuff, so I'm just gonna make a new one right now. So what you want to be using is Chrome, though I'm using Opera. You can use Opera if you want to. You just search download like Chrome extensions and then it'll work, but it's kind of glitchy. So I recommend you use Chrome for this occasion, so I like Opera. So what you want to do is you want to go to Chrome extensions or just search Chrome Web Store, okay? Chrome Web Store like that, and then you want to just go to this one, and you want to make sure you're on extensions. Just search Roblox Quick Asset Downloader, something like that, and then just click on it and then press add to Chrome, and then it's gonna check. You just want to press add extension, and then it should be there. There you go. It says it has been added to Chrome. So once it's added to Chrome, you want to go to Roblox and you want to go to your profile. Okay, make sure you're on your profile. You want to wait for the page to finish load, otherwise it will not work. And then you should see this thing pop up. Just want to click it, and then you'll see this loading thing. And then you wanna press this one, this blue Roblox one, and you just want to click it. It will download instantly depending on your internet, but it's not a big file. You just want to open it. Make sure you have Roblox Studio. Roblox Studio should come with Roblox, but if not, just Roblox Studio download, and then you can, and then you just go here and stuff. You can find it all. Okay, so so now things have changed a little bit from last time. It's mostly the same, but it's just a little bit different. So you can see the head is far from my character, which is it's like a problem I've been experiencing. So if any of you guys get this, it's totally normal now. So yeah. So basically, sorry if I'm kind of far from my microphone since but anyways, sometimes the head will also glitch out and like the hair will be misplaced, the hats will be misplaced and stuff. You just want to select all of this, and then you want to move it. Okay, move it. And also someone asked me how do you put like those little props into like swords and cards and stuff like that. How do you put those? 1 second, let me just place it correctly. I also recommend this plugin called QCMD UTL. It lets you move everything freely, and yeah, you can get it more accurately, as you see, 0.01. And yeah, I think that's cool now. So now that that's done, I'm gonna show you guys how to put props into. It's really easy. In Roblox Studio, you want to go to home, and you will see this thing called toolbox. You just want to press it, and this thing will pop up. You just want to search anything you want. For example, I want like the Christmas tree. And there's so much free models that are made by community, which is really nice. So is that easy? It's that easy. So yeah, it's really easy, and that's how you put props. And you want to make sure if you have props, you want to make sure that you click on workspace. But before I do that, I'm not gonna use any props with one. I'm gonna make like a little 2016 edit sort of thing, 2017. But I'll just show you. I'm just gonna do the bones and stuff. So basically, what you want to do first is, once you got your character's head placed correctly, I'm just gonna do some final touches so it looks perfect. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Once you've done that, you want to make sure you export the workspace at all times. But if you don't have any props, you can export this too only, but I just recommend you export the workspace just in case. You just want to right click the workspace and export selection. Oops, I pressed the wrong one. Oopsie. So you want to export selection, and here you wanna go to edits. You wanna go to, so you just wanna save this thing. Once you press export selection, you wanna save it in like a anything. So I have a folder that I save all my OBJs. So I just wanna put any file name, and then just press enter, press OK, and then once that's done, you can save it if you want. I don't think I'm gonna save it for this occasion, so no. And I'm just gonna open Cinema 4D. Make sure you have Cinema 4D for this, otherwise it won't work. So you can crack it. Yeah, it's fine. You don't crack. If you crack it, you can buy it to support them, but I just cracked it because why not? It's too expensive, right? I mean, everyone cracks it, but you can't use anything from. You can't use R17 and up, since those will glitch out. Those are not like designed for Roblox. So we'll make sure that you have R16 or below. I recommend either R13 to R16 is fine. I'm using R16, but R17, when you export, it won't work, and there will be like other UI stuff. It won't be like R16, and the user interface will be different. So once you've in Cinema 4D, you just want to go to File, you want to go to Merge, and then you want to go to where you save your thing, your OBJ. So let me just find it real quick. Okay, there it is. You want to click on the OBJ, not the MTL, because that will not export anything. You just want to click on the OBJ, making everything clear. And you want to make sure first, and if you haven't done one before, the scale will be only at like 1. You want to make sure it comes to 100 centimeters. Okay, not kilometer, not meters, not micrometer, not nanometers, centimeters. 100 centimeters. You want to untick all of this, so you don't want to tick any of them. Otherwise, character will turn black once we subdivide them. So you just want to press OK once you've selected your settings, and as you can see, my Roblox character is now in here. So once you have your character, Roblox character in here, you just wanna, as you can see, he's not appearing with a texture. So you just wanna click here. Every time you export, there should be a texture. So you just wanna click on the materials here. And that's your character's material. You wanna double click on it, and here where it says texture, there's gonna be this 3 dots thing. Just press that, and you wanna find your character's texture. It isn't too hard to find. Is you want to see when they look similar, so mine is probably that, and then you just want to press no, and it's close this. As you can see, it's very blurry. That won't happen when you render it. As you can see, it's not blurry, but if you don't want it to be blurry when you're editing it, then yeah, you can go to editor, and then you want to click the material editor, and then where it says texture preview size, you just want to go to no scaling, and now it's not blurry. What I recommend is I wanna untick reflectance, since I recommend Matty doesn't look very good in reflectance, and I'll be importing some more materials with Lightroom so it looks shiny. So once you've done that, sorry for background noise. You wanna go to render. You wanna go to edit render settings. And you just want to put it at any size. I'm going to put it as 1000 by 1000, and I'm going to put the resolution all the way to 100. Doesn't matter that much. It's up to you. And where it says save, now the office channel is pretty important. If you have it unticked, that means you want a background, like you don't want it to be the background to be transparent. Because if you tick it, it'll just make the background transparent when you render it. But if not, then for example, you have like you don't want it to be transparent, then you can untick that. I prefer to have it unticked. Here on the format, you either can choose JPEG or PNG. I recommend PNG most. The file size will be a little bit bigger, not that big, but it'll be a lot clearer, and it can render transparent stuff, and it'll be a lot. You can also use TIFF if you wanna import it into Magic Bullet looks and have it still clear instead of JPEG. But I mostly recommend PNG, and then you can convert it to a TIFF in Photoshop. So I'm just gonna have PNG because that's what I usually do, and you just wanna save it here. Oh, wait 1 second. On the file, just press the 3 dots. Just gonna find molasses render 62. So just wanna save any whatever name it is. Just press save. It won't render it yet. You have to wait. And okay, so once that's done, you wanna press effect, ambient occlusion. That'll the ambient occlusion, like shadows and stuff. It'll make it a lot better. Trust me. And for the global illumination, I recommend you put the gamma to like 2.2 or something, because that's what I always do. But now, as you see, if I render it's black, so I recommend you have a light room for this if you're gonna put global illumination, but if not, then it's not gonna be black. So you see, it looks pretty good. So I usually put global illumination gamma 2.2. So once you have that done, I'm gonna import the bones now. But before you import the bones, this is very important part. So you want to make sure you want to select all your whole character except for your hats and all your head and your hats. You just want to select the body, this part. You don't want to select the head for the ugly effect. So once you go to here on the left side, you see there's a bunch of things. You just want to press the points mode, and then as you see, it just changes how you look at it. So when that's on, you just want to right click on your character, you want to press optimize, and then it'll remove those dots. Once you press optimize, you want to press US, so they'll subdivide it once, and US, and they'll subdivide it twice. So as you can see, my character has changed a little bit. Like the things are a little bit round and stuff. It's not a big deal. It's just since if we don't subdivide it, the bones aren't gonna come out right. So once we have that, you wanna merge the bones. So you wanna go to file, merge again, and then you wanna go to edit, and then you wanna go to Lightrooms, and then sorry, that's just my folder, but I'll have the bones Cinema 4D file in the description so you guys can download it. So here's the bones. They're not broken. This is the same one I used for my other tutorial. They're not broken at all. They're totally fine. So you just wanna merge them. As you can see, the bones aren't in my character. You want to make sure they're fully in your character. You want to make sure they're perfect in your character. So they should fit your Roblox character. So just drag it in. As you can see. Sorry for you want to make sure they're in the middle, and then here, second, it will make it easier for me. So the low body, select it, and then down. And you should get it perfect, otherwise it won't come out exactly. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but just make sure it's like fits. So now that you've moved the bone into your character, here's now we're gonna put the bending. So for example, I want my left arm to bend. So you just want to select your left arm on here, and then you want to find left shoulder, left elbow, left hand. You want to press Control while selecting them. So you want to select them together, hold Control, and then let me just do that again. So select your left arm, and then hold Control, and then press all of these, 1, 2, 3, and then go to character commands, bind, and they'll bind them. And now you don't have to select your left arm, you just have to use this. So you can just rotate them however you like. The elbow is for bending. The left hand doesn't really do anything, as you can see. So but the left elbow, it bends, as you can see, the elbow. The left shoulder, this moves the whole arm along with the elbow. So yeah, and I'll also be showing you how to bind your head, your whole character's head right now. So to bind your whole character's head, you want to select one by one. So first I'm just gonna select my head, and you want to select head and top of head, and then you want to go to characters command bind again, and you want to select each and every of your hats. You can't just like select all your hats together and then just bind them to the top of head, otherwise that won't work. You have to bind them one by one. So now that's bind. As you see, that icon means that's bind. That shows what it's binded to, the joints. And yeah, from now I'm just gonna select the hair, bind them, sapphire crystal circlet, bind them, the black iron antlers, bind them. Okay, it's not that long, and then you just want to select the top of it, and as you can see, they move it all together. They move all together. If you don't want something to come with it, like for example, I don't want the black iron antler to move, I can just remove that, and then it'll just go back to the position where before it was moved, as you see. And then now that once I move the head, it just goes like that. So yeah, you just want to press that thing. You just want to press the delete key, or you can just right click it. You can't do that. Just press delete key, and then so once that's done, you can't really bind the torsos since it will not work. There's no joints for the torso in here. Wait, is there? I don't think there is. Maybe there is. One second. Actually, maybe. Okay, maybe there is. I think there is, but I don't think it'll work if you bind them. So yeah. So now that you know how to bend, I'm just gonna show you how to import light rooms for the lighting effect, so it looks really good real quick. So as you see, I have a bunch of light rooms. This is a light room that I used to make my hair shiny. 1 second, I just have to delete target. I just randomly got this one day, and then I really like the material. I was too lazy to make my own material, so and there we go. So now that I deleted that, as you see, this material is very shiny. You just want to apply it to my texture too. And then you just want to go to editor. Credit to the events guy for the YouTube video for this material, though it's text lightroom. So I want like my hats to be shiny, so just select 3 of my hats. Don't select the hats, just select the material, delete them, and apply these, the new one instead, to these ones. And then just, since they're blurry, just want to do the same thing, no scaling. And now that I render it, it'll still be dark since I haven't put a light room in, so there's no lights. So I usually use this one. It's pretty good. Also, shout out to my friend Blox for giving me a light room, though it's pretty good. So let me just delete the camera since we don't need that. As you can see, now that I render it, you start to see the character come to life. As you can see, there's like a little bit of thing there, and then it's just rendering the lighting effect for the global illumination. This is the pre-pass, and then it'll start to render. As you can see, it's really cool. And the material that I use will reflect everything. As you can see, it looks really nice. So now that we've imported lightrooms and stuff, yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. But I'll just render it for you guys. I'm busy right now to trying to make a render, but let me just save this actually. So I'm just gonna save that, and since I have to come back to this layer, you make sure your render settings are ready. You wanna make sure how it looks. So maybe this is too dark. Just gonna make some more lights, and I'm just gonna make a little cube. Make it bigger. Material, and then to make a new material, just double click here. And it'll make a new material. Just gonna change it to white, and there we go. And just wanna press the render to picture viewer there, and it will show you. That's just the render preview, so it won't actually save it. This one is a picture viewer, so it does take a little bit long to render, but it's not that long compared to some of my edits. It took me like 5 minutes to render. Depends on your computer's RAM, CPU, and stuff. Especially your CPU. If you have a good CPU, then this will be pretty easy. So it's just doing the pre-pass. And there we go. Submit to render. So you see the shadows, everything is nice. This should it's exactly the same from a last tutorial. I just made everything more clear. And also there's a little bit addition since time will change. As you see, my hair is very shiny. I love that effect. Okay, so then once that you rendered this, I'm just gonna show you Photoshop. So you can just add some effects and stuff into it, and also you can just use magic bullet looks to add filters and stuff. See, man. Oops, lag. So yeah. I'm just gonna close. Oops. Oh yeah, I went out of the cube. Go back. There you go. Okay. So now I'm just gonna close him up already. Yes. And I'm gonna go to File in Photoshop, and then I'm gonna open the thing from the thing that I rendered. So let's go to File. It's kind of laggy. I just rendered a bunch of stuff. So yeah. Alright. So it's welcome. I'm just gonna close that. So guys, I'm back now, and I'm just gonna press open, and for saving my document, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be here. So that's where I rendered it. So you can just do your stuff here. You can just put in text, render long, rasterize it. Add a gradient, all that stuff. Showing you how to do this really quickly. And then, position this. Add some filters, wave stuff. No, that looks pretty bad. Warp it. This is my favorite warp. Oh yeah. I love this twist effect. Boom. So yeah, you can add like little borders. You can add your own watermark. So Cinema 4D and Photoshop, they work a lot very good together. So you can learn how to use Photoshop. There's just a tutorial for Cinema 4D, and yeah. So that's pretty much all for this video, guys. And I'm just gonna show you how to do magic bullet looks really quickly. So I'm just gonna save this. I'm just gonna save it on my desktop so I can delete it easily. I'm just gonna save it. Right, and then just gonna press OK. You wanna make sure you save it as a TIFF or JPEG if you want to, but JPEG will be pretty low quality, so I recommend TIFF. But TIFF files are pretty big. So I'm just gonna go to magic bullet looks here. I'm just gonna open them. So now I'm in magic bullets. I'm just gonna go file, open image file. If you use PNG, it won't come up. This program only supports JPEG and TIFF. So I have a bunch of CCs installed here. This like this. And these come with magic bullet looks. And then you can just go file save image as. You can replace it. Oops, what did I just do? God damn it. Okay. Yeah, just do some kind of. So yeah, and then you just wanna save it as. Please. Yes. Open this again from Photoshop. It will ask you to update it. You just want to press yes. There you go. And and then you can put your watermark and save as PNG. And yeah. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all for this video, guys. I hope it helps. Sorry if I sound like a little bit rushed, because I've got a lot of edits to do. So yeah, hope this helped you, and yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys.